What's up, everyone? My name is James Dietz, and I am here with Mac Evans at Hydrow HQ, getting ready for
15 sweat. Let's get it.
Oh, I'm glad you read the itinerary. You know, just the other day, I ran into a keel, and it reminded me of how nervous I was for my very first live row on the Charles. And just got me thinking, whenever you do something for the first time, it's easy to be nervous, but you know, it helps to have a team.
Yeah, definitely. So I can't wait to hear more about the very first live experience today.
Before we get into that, I want to draw your attention to a couple metrics on your screen. First metric is your rhythm number, marked by that S/M standing for strokes per minute. Couple that number with your effort level at home, and that's going to result in a split found in the bottom left-hand side of your screen, right above time remaining. That split tells you how quickly you're covering that 500-meter distance. Lower the number, faster you're cruising. Now remember, over the course of this workout, if you're, well, I gotta say it right now, leaderboard's active.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Meters counted.
But if you are looking for more resistance, try to engage that stroke a little bit quicker by firing down those legs, bracing with the core. If you do that, you're in for one great workout. First minute of this workout, just getting our minds right, all right?
Sounds good.
Thinking about our posture, how we're sitting, getting ready for action. Today's workout, we're going to start off with a 2.5-minute piece, but over the course of the workout, the intervals will be getting shorter. We're going to be focusing a little more on power, building strength.
Sounds good. I like it.
Okay. I'm chomping at the bit. In 25 seconds is our very first interval. Like I said, whenever you're doing something that you care about, it's natural to feel nervous. It's natural to feel a little bit, you know, that anticipation building, bubbling up under the surface.
Yeah, it's normal. It's completely normal. It's, I think it's one of the human experiences that we all share. It's great.
All right, let's pick it up to a run pace at a 26 for that rhythm number. The goal here is to get that heart rate elevated. This first interval is a bit of a tempo, okay? So it's going to be harder to speak in sentences. As you can tell, I'm already starting to gasp.
As you can tell from us here in the studio.
So yeah, the very first live row.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
20-minute drive.
All right, and it was you and Akil in a double?
Me and Akil, we started deep into the basin, almost by the Museum of Science.
Here on the Charles River in Boston.
Here on the Charles River in Boston, Massachusetts. Sports town, right?
What year was this?
Feels like it was just yesterday, Matt.
Yeah.
It really does. But it was a good, I feel like 5 years ago.
I think it was 2019.
We've been at this for some time.
We've been live on camera for quite a while. Who keeps putting us in front of a camera?
And yet, before every workout, I start to feel those, it's almost like pre-race jitters.
Yeah.
And,
me too.
Yeah, that very first day was exactly that. I remember thinking, don't say anything inappropriate. Don't say anything inappropriate. Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
There are real people out there right now watching, tuning in.
Exactly. And sure enough, Akil didn't even know we were going live yet. And he starts rambling about something. I was like, bro, we're live. He goes, oh, hey, everybody.
Hey, didn't see you there. How's it going?
Very nice. We have just under 1 minute left of this interval. So keep working hard, pressing those legs, looking for that good muscle engagement, start to finish.
Here we go. So when we're live on the water, there's no like, you know, if you're in a studio, there's probably like a big light up sign that's like, you're live. You know, it's kind of just a couple of us out on the water on a boat.
I do think I'd appreciate like a laugh track, like
sitcoms.
Like,
yeah,
make
or
me think
like, ooh.
Make me think my jokes are actually funny.
Yeah.
All right. 15 seconds left. Press send. Press
Here we
send.
go. We're going to cue the laughing tracks, the cheers right here as we cross our first interval finish line.
3, 2, 1, and down. When I say down, that indicates a reduction in effort and rhythm. We're cruising at about 20 for that rhythm number, just jogging it out. Good.
Light grip on the handle, relax the shoulders. I like to use the recovery time to just reset, do what you need so that you can come back feeling strong on the next interval.
So remember, it's good to remember what you're working for, whether that's greater health, you want to feel stronger, more confident, walking through life. And I gotta say, with my racing for the U.S. national team and everything else, it's like the more you do it, the more you begin to realize that those nerves are natural. Yeah. They don't seem so foreign after a while.
Yeah, when those feelings start to creep up, you just kind of embrace it. You're like, yep, this is gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Here it is. And how do we go from here? How do we roll with it?
Well, I can tell you we're rolling in 2 seconds, picking it up to a 24. So reducing that rhythm number. But whenever we reduce that rhythm number, we really have the opportunity to work some power per stroke. So building that strength, which we were in Hydrow HQ talking about just the other day.
Yeah.
And you'll have some content coming out with that soon, eh?
Yeah, very soon. You can check Instagram for some conversations about the importance of strength training and how rowing is actually really beneficial.
So Mac, I have to ask, when you were feeling nervous, when you were in the boat with your teammates at Rutgers or rowing with yours truly, all right? How did you contain those nerves? Like what calmed your mind?
Usually I feel like I have to verbalize it. I can't just try to ignore that I'm nervous. So I'll just say out loud, hey guys, I'm feeling nervous right now. Yeah. And then it's so great because my teammates would always be there right with me. Like, Mac, we got this together. We're here with you. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. I needed that reminder that it's not all up to me. Like, it's putting too much pressure on myself. And it's refreshing to know, like, you got teammates right with you, right on that leaderboard. I'm sure if any of you are joining a live row for the first time, or even taking on a workout that might be a little challenging, you feel those nerves. You know what it's like. And we're here right with you. We got you. We got your back. You're not alone.
30 seconds left of this interval. You know, Mac, for most of my competitive career, I was in the singles, so I was all by my lonesome out there.
How do you deal with that?
I talk to myself a lot, all right? But in the single, it's very acceptable, okay? But I remember hopping into a double and a quad and finally being surrounded by team and realizing that it really took the option of bailing on your goal off the table. So look at that leaderboard and tell yourself, light.
Ooh.
But also tell yourself,
hey, slow down. It's recovery.
Pump the brakes. Okay. But tell yourself that your team's there, they're working hard, they're experiencing just what you're experiencing. You're not alone.
There we go.
All right. Next interval, 130. Okay. This one will be at a 22. Again, with that decrease in rhythm number, search for that resistance. It's like picking up weight with every stroke. And you really want to try to press and feel that resistance from start to finish. Good.
There we go. So I feel like we should mention that very first live row with you and Akil in a double on the Charles, it's in the Hydrow library. So you can go back and find what James was like the very first time they told him, you're live.
You can see the deer in the headlights look like. All right, let's pick it up right here. 22. You know, being a Hydrow athlete, it's a lot about juggling a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to, say things that make sense and are sound in theory, okay? But we're also trying to manage the workout and make sure that you get the most out of your time on your Hydrow.
I think the third job there is like trying to be like the best teammate to you on the other side, trying to pull you through those intervals. And a lot of the times when I picture our members at home right now doing this workout with us, that's what gets me through the hard intervals. When it's tough, it's challenging, I picture our friends that sometimes we've met over the years, just pushing, getting after it on their Hydrow, and that motivates me. So
one thing that I do love about these workouts is you can feel the excitement, the anticipation before and during the workout. And you may notice that we were a little high on that rhythm number in the beginning because we love doing this, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you get on and the energy is infectious.
It really is.
Good. Holding that all the way to the 6-minute pace mark. 6-minute pace. It's like I'm back in my running days. Good.
There we go.
Now, did you have any things that you used to tell yourself, aside from reaching out to your teammates for their support? Light.
Light year. I feel like I would just remind myself, you know, I've practiced, I've trained for this moment, and having that confidence in repetition, confidence in pushing myself allowed me to be confident on race day.
It's all about controlling what you can control.
Yeah.
And finding that routine.
Yeah, and just knowing that, like, however the workout goes, like, it's not that deep. It's a workout, you know? Like, the point is that we're here, we're showing up, we're making time to sweat, to prioritize our health, and that's the big thing at the end of the day.
Within any training program, you're going to have days where you feel on top of the world. Then you're going to have days where you feel a little tired. Maybe you didn't get a good night's sleep. Maybe your work week was really, really hectic. But carving out this 15 minutes or 10 minutes really makes a difference because it's all about consistency.
Yep.
All right, we're at a 20 now. Teeing off on it right here. Boom.
Here we go.
Get it.
Big power right here with James Dietz, the legend of power workouts.
Thanks.
So humble.
You're making me blush.
That's what I really love about James. So humble about it, too.
You said it, I didn't.
Yeah.
But when I was out on the water and I was feeling the nerves, I'd be sitting there, I'd be like, James, you can row anything with 2 oars. Anything with 2 oars. This is your domain.
This is your calling.
This is my calling.
You were meant for this. So a little bit of delusion, maybe?
I actually had a coach tell me I had delusions of grandeur. I let him sit with it for a day, and then I came back, I said, hey, you know, I looked up delusions of grandeur. It's not a compliment. He just goes, James.
Oh my God. Well, it got you this far, so.
Hey, I'm doing something right.
Hey.
Okay, now we got 30 seconds on. Starting at a 20. Oh, I'm sorry. We're down. You got in my head now.
I'm sorry,
all right?
I'm sorry.
You got me thinking we're about to go to max pace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, did you say max pace?
Max pace, all right? Good. Nice and easy right here.
Max pace
Breathing.
is all out.
All out.
It's how hard can you go? It's how I usually row.
Yeah.
That's why it's called max pace.
At this part of the workout, we're going to be working our way up. So we're going to start at 22. We're going to go to 24. And we're going to finish at 26. This will be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. All right, short and sweet, but also giving you opportunity to really just lean in. Whatever you're feeling, I don't want you to run from it, okay? I want you to work hard.
Yep, remind yourself, you've been here. You know these rhythms.
This one, press. Nice long stroke here. Feel the legs engage. Feel that swing with your team. And drawing with the arms.
There we go. On these lower rhythms, really thinking about driving those heels into the footboards, being explosive at the catch. There we go.
Good. I'm seeing 23, but that's good enough for government work, you know?
Okay,
we're in the range. And light. Breathe. Compose yourself. Think about how you can improve your next interval. The nice thing is we're feeling what you're feeling. So oftentimes when I'm thinking, wow, my legs are really burning, I remind myself, your legs are burning, right? Keep you on task.
Yeah. We're one big team here. And that makes the work a little bit easier knowing that we got each other. We're committing together and we're going to get through this.
Next one will be at 24. On this one, you're going to find a little more speed coupling that rhythm number, that heightened rhythm number, with that max pressure.
Let's go.
Good.
It's only 30 seconds, so out of 24, that's 12 strokes, right? Quick math?
Yep, absolutely. You know, whenever you're starting something new, doing something for the first time, again, it's easy to feel a little bit of nervous, right? This is a new territory for you, a new frontier.
Yep.
Light.
Ooh.
Another thing you can do is if you have a goal that's kind of been in your subconscious or whatever,
Yeah.
you can let a teammate know. And by verbalizing it and putting it out to the world, you can start to be like, okay, it's out there. Now I got to do
Yeah,
it.
now I got to go do it. Got to follow through.
And sometimes I'm like, oh man, now I really got to do this.
It can be scary to do that. Yeah, but definitely helps you get moving in the right direction.
26 is the last interval right here. Press.
Ooh, here we go.
Press. Trying to make our Hydrow athlete, Mike Dostal, proud. 26 is his jam.
He owns that rhythm
There we
number.
go.
But not today. This is our rhythm right here. Let's go.
Big legs, big legs. Good.
Keep that handle moving right with your seat. There we go.
All the way. Wait for my call. 2, 1. Light. Now I just want you to bask in all the hard work.
Ooh.
Okay? I want you to think about the nerves, what makes you nervous. And I want you to be reminded that we all feel it. It's natural. And with your team, you can do anything.
Yep, and we're going to be live back on the water starting April 1st. So when you join, just know, we might be a little nervous. We need our team there, all right?
Thank you so much for joining us here at Hydrow HQ. Another amazing workout, a 15-minute sweat, working some tempo, some heightened heart rate, but we also got that power in there.
Yeah.
So you're building strength, building power. That's the foundation of rowing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, James. We'll see you on the next one. All right. We got a lot of shout outs because we were yapping a little bit.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating too. Woo.
Okay.